Kuminga out there with Dwight Powell, and it's MP in at the point guard position. And for the Hawks, the post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Griffin in at the small forward position. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And here's MP for three. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 6. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve, because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Such a wide-open look. He's got 9.
That 3 is no problem for MP. You know he's put in the work because these shots now seem like layups.
Now, here is Young, coming off 31 points last game. And good that time.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well. And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Murray scanning the floor. Young outside, jacks up a 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. The Warriors have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And the basket by MP.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Murray the pass to Bay. Murray against Curry. To the paint, Powell with the steal. And here is MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Drops in the tray.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
1:53 left to play here in the first. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. MP really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Here's Okongwu. 17 points in his last outing. Murray, no good. Wiggins outside. MP looking around. Lets it go from deep. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now here's Bay. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Suns, that's for sure.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Sharks checked in for Dwight Powell, and Paul subbed in for Kuminga.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Mills. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Bogdanovich against Thompson. Pocket 6. Pass to Gay. Atlanta again missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Chris Paul. .30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Payton against Bogdanovich. Capella inside. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Payton outside. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. We'll be... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Young is out there with Mills. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Brown in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helped Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helped Steph's game go to another level.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Memphis was dominant. He scored an incredible number of points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Passes it to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 7.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The 3 for Mills. Warriors with the rebound. Charge has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 48.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way as a fan.